Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. We are all leading a notional life, not a national life, notional. The first notion is that this world is real. The second notion is I am this body. The third notion is I am very good but people don't understand me. The fourth notion is God is blind to me. He is helping my enemies but not me. And I am so good. See, all these notions make our personality. So if we take this world as real notionally, what will be our lifestyle? Getting lost in this world and nothing else. See, all the time only what can I do in this world, what can I get, what I don't get. The whole life is spent only extrovertedly. Therefore, about this world, who will tell us the truth? So here, Vedaisya Sarvi Ahame Vividya Vedanta Krut. The one who has given this Vedanta Krut means the knowledge of Vedanta. See, the knowledge of Vedanta, it appears as if we are talking about something, knowledge of physics, knowledge of chemistry. No. Knowledge is Vedanta. Where all the knowledge, Veda, the knowledge ends. Everything ends in me. So how do we know? And therefore, we are told that we have to take up the support of the scriptures. Now, when we talk about scriptures, we should never get into the secularism when we talk about scriptures. Scriptures, we clearly mean Upanishad or Bhagavad Gita. No other scripture. Because here is the only way where we don't talk about something division on account of some criteria. And therefore, our notions are to be corrected, and these are corrected only by study of scriptures from the proper source. So what is about the world? What we take this to be real? That adashordam prasruta tasya shaka guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. What we have to understand? So the rule is very simple. Any experience which is gathered through the known means of knowledge will depend on the quality of that means of experience. If the means of experience is not proper, the knowledge cannot be proper. For example, for the first time when somebody gets the eye problem or cataract, so what happens? He goes to the doctor and tells that, sir, I can't see the things properly. What is wrong? I don't know with the world. Nothing wrong with the world. Let us check your eyes. And then there was a curtain of the big thick skin on the vision. So what the doctor will do? Remove that, vision is gained. Exactly the same way. With what we are looking at the world? We know only 5 ways of looking at the world. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Now, next step. These objects are not a problem. If we take them, only 5 of them. But out of one, we create many. Like we take rasa. Rasa tanmatra. Rasa means taste. It is never said good taste, bad taste, or sour, or sweet, or salty. No. But where we are lost, is only in these specialities associated with the non-specific. So what is this world? Whenever we add specificities, that specificities cover the original. See, and this covering of the original, if we have to understand, we can take an example. This example I had given number of places, very simple example, but it can take you directly to yourself. One of my good friend, he asked me one day, he said, Amaji, give me some homework for 1 year, I can work on it. Next time you come, I'll reply. I said, okay, why wait next year, I'll tell you right now. So it was evening, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. He came to my room. I was alone in my room. And I said, okay, you want to know? Close the door. Are you ready for the experiment? He said, yes. Then I told him, switch off the light. He switched off. Now what do you see? Nothing. Nothing is not an object. Okay, I am seeing only darkness. I said, before you reply, think twice. Don't reply by default. No, I am very clear. I am seeing darkness. I said, first error. Eyes can see only the light, not the darkness. So, what you are seeing as darkness is wrong answer. He said, okay. Go ahead next. Now switch on the light. He switched on. Now what do you see? Second experiment. I see all the things in the room. I see you, your shoes, your water bottle, your laptop and the bed and everything. I said, go on telling. He enumerated a number of things. Then again I asked him, further anything more? You know, that's all. I said, again you are not complete. He said, what more? I said, I am seeing the light also. Okay, light is also there. I said, okay, go ahead further. Something more? He said, now that's all. I said, no, I am seeing electricity also. Now what we learn from this experiment? When we are overpowered by the objects, like that man was overpowered by the contents in the room, he has forgotten the light. So, the objects were covering the light. And therefore, although the objects were nothing, but on which the light was reflected, but he was so much preoccupied with the objects of the room that the objects covered the light, light covered his vision, vision covered his mind, mind covered his intellect, intellect covered his life, life covered his potentiality, potentiality covered the absolute self that we are. See how many coverings we have. We are lost in one of these coverings. Either we are lost in the worldly objects, the net result is our faculties are covered by them. Or we are lost in our sense objects, sense organs. Then we are lost only in fulfilling the tickling and the itch of every sense organ. I want only this type of food. I want only this type of music. I want only this type of bed, nothing else. So, our sense organs are covering the mind. Then the mind is overpowered by the emotions. And as a result, the discrimination in the intellect is covered by the emotions. And the cause and effect of the intellect covers the life. So what will be the real spiritual practice? Remove these notions. And when we have this notion, this world is real, then how much more possessions I have, according to that, I have the status in the world, in the society. See, friends. So these notions can be removed only if we recognize that this world is an appearance. Now what is an appearance? Appearance has got a very peculiar status. There is something which exists, there is something which doesn't exist. So Sat and Asat. And there is a third option, which is called as Mithya. Although it doesn't exist, yet it appears. See? Although it doesn't exist, it appears. So that which appears, although not existing, is called as Mithya. And when does it happen? Under n number of conditions. So this waking world, what we talk about so much about it, when it becomes real, only when we are identified with the body. So the world is not created anywhere except in body identification. Therefore, what is the root cause that we get lost in this world? Body identification. And therefore, what is the world? World is nothing but our own body and identification. We are left the whole world to focus on ourselves. So this body identification is covering the wisdom. It is for this the first three verses told us. Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate nanto na chatir nati sampradishta ashvatthamenam suviruda moolam. Suviruda moolam, it is so firmly rooted in our knowledge that this body alone I am. Then a tree cannot be done with except by cutting it. Vrishchanat vrikshaha, it has to be cut. Then what is the instrument? Asanga shastrena. You can do nothing to the world, you can do nothing to the body. You have no right to destroy your body because it is not yours. Somebody else created it. Then Asanga shastrena. Come to realize attachment is an illusion. That's it. This is slowly and steadily goes deep in our system. And how do we know it has gone in our system or not? Only by the symptoms. We have to see the symptoms. And what are the symptoms? Worldly things, victory, defeat, gain, loss, joy, sorrows from the world will have a minimum impact on us, and if it is there, it will not be lasting long. See? This must happen. Then only we are on the right track. This is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna told. What is the meaning of God realization? In the 6th chapter, Bhagavan said, only two things. Not the third one, only two. First, the world will come to us as Shitoshna Sukha Dukkha. That means all the complementary opposites. Shitoshna Sukha Dukkheshu Jitatmanaha. When these complementary opposites come and dash against us, the mind remains untouched. Equanimity is not compromised. See, friends. And we have seen this, that if we know that everything in this world exists only as pairs, then how do you expect only one-sidedness in life? There should be only good, not possible. There should be only health, not possible. There should be only birth, no death, not possible. This is how the world is made. So what can be done? Only one thing. Jitatmanaha. maintain equanimity without compromise. If this is practiced, we have attained 50% realization. Only two things. This is one thing. Therefore, we told you again and again, a seeker should keep attention only on his mind. The mind must have these three qualities all the time. Number one, it is quiet. Number two, it is alert. Number three, it is vigilant. Quiet mind is in deep sleep? No, not deep sleep. Quiet. Then alert. Is it available all the time in a fraction of a moment? And which mind can be available when it is not running here and there? Alert. And vigilant. Vigilance is when the mind is interacting with the world, are we gathering impressions on the mind? Or we are learning from those interactions? See, friends, this principle is one of the most important principle I learned from the words of Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Many years before, when I was talking on that gospel of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, so there, while talking to the audience, this particular thought came. He said, one should never take the position of a guru, but remain as a seeker throughout life. See what happens. The moment you take a position of a guru, all your learning openings are closed. I know everything. I know this. Then we stop learning. On the contrary, if we keep on learning from every experience, then we are facing spiritual examination at every moment. And what is the spiritual examination? Two ways. The mind is at peace, alert and vigilant. One thing. And second is, we go beyond honor and dishonor. Manapa manayoho prashantasya. How much we are lost in respect and disrespect. When somebody respects, you start feeling I am really great. If somebody, these people don't know the value. Value of what? See, friends, honor and dishonor, these are all our own imaginations. See? In one place I learned this. There was a friend of mine, and we went and in the morning time in his shop. And 9 o'clock, opened the doors, everything. And that very moment, one person came, and he was in the khadi kapda like that, and with a shabnam bag. When he saw him from a distance, he made a comment. These people have no other business, come early morning, ask for donation, this job, that job. They don't do anything. I am fed up with these people. Not known who is he. Started, conditioned mind. Then when he came, then he asked, is it the shopper so and so? Are you so and so? Yes. Then do you have such and such friend in Calcutta? Yes. This is his phone number. Please call him. He wants to talk to you. And he said, please give me. He said, should I give that check of 50 lakh of rupees to this gentleman? What you gave me? Yes, you can give. Now you tell him you received the check. He gave the check. Thank you very much. I went. No, wait. Please wait. Have some cup of tea or something like that. Earlier, see friends, our mind is so conditioned. First, we disrespect him. Then, we respect him. Same thing with us. One boy was interviewed for a job and he said, okay, I'll talk to your earlier employer and then I'll call you, come tomorrow. So he came next day. He said, okay, you work with us, no problem, you can start right now. He said, what salary? I said, we'll decide. No, no, I won't take less 1 paisa than 500 rupees per month. Now my friend started playing with him. 500 is too much, man. It is not possible. I can give you 150. Is it 500? 150. Slowly, slowly went on bargaining with him. He was playing with that stupid boy. Finally, settled on 350. Okay, come from today or tomorrow. Tomorrow you can come. He went. Then my friend told me, Swamiji, this is how human beings evaluate themselves. He has evaluated himself. His value is 350 rupees per month. Had he worked hard, sincerely, I will not hesitate to give him 1000 rupees. See, we have this value. I must be respected. If I am not respected, I feel insulted. Don't do that. Relax. Nobody can insult you. Nobody can respect you. If you are at peace with yourself. See, friends, when great Mahatmaji from Vrindavan, Akhandanji Maharaj, I learned from him this particular principle. When we told him that we'll come and take you to the lecture place, Swamiji, he said, no, no, don't come. I'll reach on my own. Don't worry about it. And further, by you coming and receiving me, I am not going to become great. And if you don't come, I am not going to become small. I know what I am. How important it is. Manapamanayoho prashantasya. These two things. Then we live in this world, but will not get influenced by this world. Like an actor acts as a villain or a criminal on the stage, but he knows he is not a criminal. Or he acts as a saint on the stage and he knows he is not a saint. Exactly the same way. If we want to accept this world as an appearance, then this is the idea. Keep your mind at peace. See, friends. So, Vedaischa sarvai ahameva vedya vedanta krut. This is what is our real understanding about ourselves. This is what Vedanta tells us. Vedanta doesn't tell us that you are a sinner, you will go to hell, you will go to heaven. And this is not real knowledge. It's in between stages. But what happens? We get lost only in the in between. Vedanta Guru. Veda vid. Now who will know? See, friends. If the jiva is an illusion, who will know? Will the illusory jiva know the truth? These are very subtle points. Who will know? See? The dream was good or bad. I enjoyed or suffered in the dream. When the dream is over, who knows that it was a dream? Will the dreamer know? Dreamer will not know. The one who was accepting temporarily the modifications of the mind as real, that one, he will give up those identification with the modifications of the mind and come to discover Vedanta Krut, Vedavid. Only the self knows itself. See, friends. Whether eyes are functional or not, who knows? The mind knows. Whether the mind is okay or not, who knows, the intellect knows. Whether the intellect is functional or not, who knows, the life knows. Whether the life is throbbing or not, who knows, the energy knows. Whether the energy is existing or not, who knows, the substratum Paramatma knows. Who knows Paramatma? Paramatma only knows himself. Vedanta Krut, Vedavit. The knower and the known division disappears in the absolute self. See, friends, and these questions come in the minds of the seekers only because of the basic error. They are unable to drop the objectivity. Like the other day, one girl wrote me, Swamiji, when the Jiva realizes, what happens to him? Then I wrote a simple, I said, when the husband realizes he is a man, what happens? Does he have to give up the wife? No. He has to only realize that he was overpowered by the wife. Then what he has to do? Relax. That's it. Vedanta Krut Vedavit. Where the knower and the known division disappears, that is our essential nature. And therefore, it is said, the truth is beyond known and unknown. In Kenopanishad, the student asked this question. His question is, Sir, tell me the truth. The teacher says, Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, yatha etat anushishya. My dear student, I don't know how to tell you because it is not subject of any sense organs, organs of action, mind or intellect. Not only that, we don't know how to teach. See, the basic thing, nobody can teach you anything in this world. You have to learn. Teaching is just like a child. He is not taught. He learns walking. You have to learn. So the teacher says, we don't know how to teach. Sorry. Then the student says, but your guru must have told you something. Yes, he told me. You tell me that. He says, okay, I can tell you that, no problem. And then the guru tells, Anya devatar viditat atha aviditat adi. That is other than the known and the unknown. What is that is never told. But what is that which is other than the known and unknown? You work on it. This is what my guru told me. He never told me beyond this. Now the student starts working. And he imagines he has understood. He imagines. And then goes to the teacher and tells, yes, I have clearly understood, sir. In the material world, when the student tells, I have understood well, the teacher congratulates the student. But in the spiritual field, he gets the banging from the teacher. Oh, dumb, I told you, it cannot be understood. How did you understand? It is other than the known and unknown. Understood? Yes. Not understood. See the tragedy. Just recognize this. Then what one has to do? Now work on this statement. That which is other than the known and the unknown is the truth. Now find out what we know. I know Gujarati. It is not, Paramatma is not Gujarati. I don't know Tamil. Paramatma is not Tamil. Oh, he is beyond the languages, yes. I know maths. Paramatma is not a Ganit. I don't know chemistry. He is not a chemistry. Find out. Then slowly, deeply we go in the subjective analysis. So, Effects are known, cause is unknown. When we go to the doctor, we talk about the effects. These are the symptoms. They are known. And from the symptoms, the doctor concludes what could be the cause. So, who are you? You are neither the symptom nor the cause of the symptom. You are the body. So, what is the conclusion? What is the truth? The truth is beyond cause and effect. Be attentive. Vedanta Krut Vedavich Aham. This Aham is what? It is beyond cause and effect. Cause and effect is the play of our intellect. So when we have to go beyond cause and effect means what? Drop the intellect. How to drop intellect? Only one way. We must have an altar, whatever that could be. A teacher, a temple, a principle, or any value or any goal wherein we don't ask questions. The moment questions are asked, cause and effect is created. And this is what the Siddha Mahatmas do. They will not tell any cause and effect. A story comes in the life of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. He has two disciples, one his son, other a disciple. And just to examine them, he told, construct a 2 by 2 by 2 platform and I'll see tomorrow. Both of them constructed. He came and said, no, not done properly. Break it, again do it. Again it was done. Again rejected. 3 times he did it. 4th time again the disciple did it. The son said, we don't know what kind of thing you want. Why don't you tell us what kind of exactly you want? Every time we make and you break it, break it, break it. And the master kept quiet. He went away. The one who is lost in cause and effect is the slave of his intellect. We have to go beyond intellect. Intellect is Vijnanamaya Kosh. When we are talking cause and effect, we are in Prakriti, in matter. See, this is exactly what Nachiketa asked the question to his guru. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutad. That which is beyond the kruta, the effect, akruta, the cause. That which is beyond the cause and effect, that you tell me. See, friends, a simple example. There was a person who was supposed to go and get something. So he was given this disposable bowl, go and get oil or water. He brought it, keep it on the table and ask a question. Take another bowl, keep it here, kept. Then some winds came. So the empty bowl was blown away, the other one remained. Now the question is, the bowl is there because of the contents or the contents are there because of the bowl? Cause and effect. What will be the answer? They are there because of the table. You have to go beyond cause and effect. Exactly the same way. Whatever we know is the effects. What we don't know, the cause. To go beyond cause and effect is surrender your intellect before an altar And then only we can break our intelligent faculty and merge in the absolute. It is here the surrender comes into our help. Therefore, we may not understand at this stage, but a great master's teacher, they understand. See, like the small kids, they don't know. So when the elderly people tell, they don't like it being told. But when they are grown up, they feel, no, what my dad was telling was right actually, I should have listened to him. But now it is too late. See? Because cause and effect, cause and effect. One example I'll give you, here only it happened many years before, a Tamil family. I went to their house and they had a grown-up girl, must be about 20, 25. And when I entered, she told her parents, oh, today you got this guy to teach me, okay? So the parents looked at me and said, we keep quiet, it's okay, don't worry. Then she said, I am an American girl. I'll talk straight language. I said, okay, I am also Indian. I'll also give straight answers. Then her question was, what is wrong if I go for dating and then find out my own partner? Everybody does like that. But my parents don't allow me that. Why? Cause and effect. I said, do you know wise people who are who? If we have to finalize a medicine, first it is experimented on the guinea pigs. And then it is passed on to the human beings. Is it not? Yes. Cause and effect. We have to deal cause and effect with the cause and effect only. Yes. Then I told, do you have to learn by conducting experiment on you only or by observing the experiments which are conducted on many guinea pigs? Yes, many guinea pigs. Because experiments are conducted on some guinea pigs, not on ourselves. Yes. Then watch in this society. How many of them have had this process of getting married? And how many of them continue to be husband and wife throughout their life? And take your mother and father. They may be every day fighting and yet they are together. Cause and effect. See. So, before you conduct experiment on yourself, learn from the experiments conducted by the society for you. Take the benefit. See friends, why? That destroys our personality. Anya devatat viditat atha aviditatati. Go beyond the cause and effect. And it is here our scriptures tell we must have Shraddha or faith in 4 places. First, in the scriptures. Then, in the teachers. Then, ourselves. And the scriptures. Now, out of these 4, 3 things happen. We don't have to do anything. The 4th thing is the one which we lack. First thing, by God's grace, satsanga or sadhu santa come in our life. By God's grace. Second thing, by the grace of the satsanga or the sadhu santa, scriptures are explained to us. So the grace of the scriptures come to us through satsanga. Then the third thing, when these scriptures are told, the knowledge comes to us through the scriptures. That is the scriptural grace. And fourth thing, Atma Krupa. Now we have to work on it. We are told everything. What we are told? Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedya Vedanta krut veda videva chaham. So start working on this. See, friends, in this manner, these wrong notions about the world must be corrected without creating new notions. Then, wrong notions about the spiritual practice should be corrected without creating further confusion. Then, wrong notions about our identity should be corrected in the light of the wisdom of the scriptures. Mamayavasho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana means what? Then, wrong notion about the matter. Yada adityagatam tejo jagat bhayastate khilam. These are the equipments through which the same divinity is expressing. And not only objectively, but even subjectively, it is the same reality. In short, one reality with the name and the form is called as the world. The same reality with the Panchakoshas is called as the Jiva. And the same reality with the Maya is called as Ishvara. So one man, as he becomes the son, husband and the father, in the same manner, one reality alone is the world, the Jiva and the Ishvara. This is the Vedanta Krut Veda Videva Chaham. So like that one man appears to have become three, but he is only one. In the same manner, only one Paramatma, what we call in Vedanta as the Brahman, what we call Bhagavan in the Bhakti, what we call Paramatma in the Yoga, it is one and the same reality. Names are different. And once we get this point, then we will be able to comprehend this next verse. Now what is the next verse? So, Vedanta Veda Guchaham. Now the teacher says, Dvavimau Purusho Loke Ksharascha Kshara Evacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kutasto Kshara Uchate. Loke, in this world, again I explain this word, Loka means an experience. Swargalok. See? Normally what we imagine, heaven, like this is a place. So heaven is a place. This is 100% wrong. Heaven is defined in Kathopanishad. Swarge loke, number one, na bhayam kinchanasti, na tatratvam, na jaraya viveti. Then second, ubhe tirtva ashanaya pipase. And third, shokatigo modate swargaloke. Now what is the swargalok? The heavens. Freedom from the fears born out of 6 factors. Freedom from the fear born out of 6 factors. Which are the 6 factors? With reference to body, 2. With reference to prana, 2, 4. With reference to mind, 2, 6. With reference to body, the fear is Jara Mrityu. Old age and death is the fear with which all the old people are living. Fearful existence is samsara. Jara Mrityu. Second, fear is about the pranamaya kosha. What is that? Ashana pipase, hunger and thirst. All the time only one topic. Like when I move so many places, same common question. Swamiji, when you go to China, what do you eat there? Oh, there I eat cockroach paratha. Arey yaar, I am not going there for eating. I am going there for satsang. No, but whenever I go anywhere, this is only problem for me, whether I will get my food or not. Ashana pipasa, hunger and thirst. All the life we have spent only on these two issues. Khana, 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 khana. And as surprising, we are never bored of eating. यार सुबह तो खाए था, आप छोड़ो, अब नहीं खाएंगे. नहीं नहीं, तैयार है. Only one theme, खाने को क्या मिलेगा. So second fear, pranamaya kosh. Third fear, mind, manomaya kosh. Shoka moha. Shoka moha. Moha is delusion. Shoka is the frustration, grief. That experience where there is a total freedom from the fear of old age and death, hunger and thirst, and delusion and grief. That experience is called as heaven. See? Now, with this understanding, when you are, whatever spiritual practice you are doing, will you think about after death what happens? People around you are happy. No, what happens to us? When you are alive, man, nothing has happened. After you die, what can happen? See? But the same thing again and again. After death, where we go? And to such people, then scripture have to satisfy them. They say there are 28 types of hells. So many of them. Yes, big menu, you can choose. Whatever you want. Heaven is only one. And that is, heaven is here and now. Otherwise, all the time, I am afraid I will be able to do that or not. I am afraid I will pass the exam or not. I am afraid I will get a job or not. I am afraid I will get married or not. I am afraid I will get a good wife or not. I am afraid I will have good children or not. I am afraid. अरे यार कभी तो डरपोक निकलो. Whole life is afraid, afraid, afraid. What more hell we want? Therefore, here the teacher says, Dvau imo purusho loke. So, loka therefore means experience. It is not a sthana vishesha. It is not a specific place. Like we had the place yesterday, the city of 7 devils. See, those 7 devils are within us. According to Kundalini, 7 chakras. Muladhar, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agya and Sahasrara. These are the 7 devils. See. In the language of Vedanta, Avidya, Avaran, Vikshepa, then Paroksha Jnana, Aparoksha Jnana, and thereafter the Dukkha Nivrutti and Nirankusha Trupti. These are the 7 devils. See? So, Loka is not a place, it is an experience. So, what is that experience? Dvau imo purusho loke. In every experience, there are 2 things involved. What are the 2 things? Experiencer and experienced. And when we give undue importance to the experienced world, to that extent, our experiencer becomes strong. Now get this point, it's very important. All experiences happen only in the mind. Experience doesn't happen to the body. Experience doesn't happen to the life. Experience doesn't happen to the self. All experiences happen only in the mind. And this you can learn, friend, you learn from everything around us. See, as you have heard, but you have not learned. I tell you how I learned. Hearing is different, learning is different. Once there was something wrong with my big toe. So one friend came, did namaskar, and he saw something was growing there like a strawberry, red one, small one. He said, Swamiji, what is happening to your toe? I said, that is a wisdom toe. Stupid people get wisdom tooth, I can get wisdom toe. No, it is not a matter of joke. If it grows, it is very bad. We have to remove it. I said, okay, I'll do it. No, I am a doctor, I am a surgeon, I can do it. I said, come, let's go. I went to his clinic. He made me sit and asked me to put the foot, leg on the stool in front of me, give local anesthesia to my toe. And after 15 minutes, then he said, now do you feel? I said, what do I feel? Anywhere? I said, nowhere. Even there no feeling. I said, I am feeling emotional. You are taking care of me. No, not that way here. I said, no. Then he said, you can watch the operation. And I was watching. He took the scalpel and straight away gave a cut next to that growth. And blood came. And he put another thing, and like we take out the ice cream by scoop, like that he dug it and brought it out. And he was so happy. I mean, it has come out completely. There are no remnants in the tissue. You are lucky. I said, okay, thank you very much. Then he was teaching, and I was watching that. No pain anywhere, no nothing. And after the anesthesia was gone, meaning my toe was in chemical meditation. When that meditation was over, then the pain started appearing. Because now the mind has entered that area. So observe this principle. All experiences happen only in the mind. Loke in the mind. And this experience has two components. Experiencer and experienced. See? Dvau imo purusho loke ksharascha kshara evacha. Now out of these two, one is called as akshara, second is called as kshara. Kshara means that which is constantly changing. Akshara means that which is not changing. Now where do you see that? See friends, now here you start working on your mind. Like this. This is a Bhagavad Gita book, object number 1. This is the water glass, object number 2. This is the tripod, object number 3. This is a table, object number 4. Objects are many, changing. But the knower of the book is the knower of the glass, is the knower of the tripod, is the knower of the table. So objects are many, knower is one. Very simple. When I entertain too many objects, to that extent, the subject will become very fat. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. Continuously. When I was young, it was like that. When I was a teenager, it was like blah, 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 blah. 100 million objects and equal number of memories, and with so many things, burden on whom? I, who is one. It is something like, when I eat a lot of food, I become fat. So this I has become so fat because of too many objects around me. Dvau imau purusho loke ksharascha kshara evacha. I remain the same right from childhood till the body dies. Is the same. But then so many things, kshara purusha, constantly changing world around me. Dvau imau purusho loke ksharascha kshara evacha kshara sarvani bhutani. All that has come in our life has come and gone, come and gone, come and gone. And kutastha akshara uchyate. And I, the one who was illuminating all the experiences, good or bad, they were coming and going, but I was akshara, I never changed. See, now go a little further. If I entertain too many things to that extent, my I has become very strong, very fat. When I don't entertain too many things, my I is weak or thin to that extent. Now, to understand this, take an example. We conducted one experiment in a management group, and there in the evening satsang, we called everybody, say all people come. Your wife, children, in-laws, outlaws, everybody. We'll have fun. So all these necktie-dhari, along with their families, they came. And then I said, okay, we'll have some kind of game to play, okay? So all were very excited, game we'll play. Then I invited one child. I said, hey, you have to talk 3 minutes on yourself. Talk on anything, we will not question you. So it was a problem for me, what to talk. I don't know what to say, talk anything, whatever you like, full freedom. So he was struggling, what to talk. Finally he said, I like chocolates. With great difficulty, he could catch something, what to talk. Again silence. I said, very good, see, it's a lovely thing he spoke, go ahead. Nothing more. No, try, you can talk something about yourself. Again, I don't like taking bath. See, what you are talking, likes and dislikes. Nothing else. I said, go ahead. He said, now I will not talk, I am over. I said, no, then you stay here for 2 minutes more. 3 minutes you have to stay here. He said, no, I don't want to stay. I said, no, this is wrong. We are playing a game. He said, if you don't allow me, I will do susu here. I said, please go then. Child can't do anything. He went away. Then, second experiment. So the children thought, now again I will call another child. But I called a outdated child. 78 not out. He came. I said, uncle, you have to speak 3 minutes about yourself. And he started. I said, time is over, you can go back. No, I just started. Let me tell something. I said, no, time is over, you have to go. No, but I want to tell something. I said, I will have to call security. Experiment over. Then I said, now look here. This child who has got a very little past, for him nothing to talk, no honor, no dishonor. And for this old man, a lot of past, therefore, lot of kshara purusha around him. My property, my achievements, my failures, what I have done, what I have not done, so many relations, no end to that. And to such a person, if you tell something, immediately they get insulted. They want respect, they want recognition, because the I is too fat. So what has to be done? Only simple thing. Give up your diet. Entertain minimum objectivity in your life. How to do that? Don't talk about your past. Slowly, slowly, the past will disappear. Along with that, past good and bad, past achievements, past possessions, past losses and gain, past relations, everything will slowly disappear. And what will remain? Will be in the present. Dvau imo purusho loke. Now be attentive. The one who was collecting so many Kshara Purushas, he was buried under that burden, and therefore his divinity was covered by all these possessions and relations. When you slowly start discarding them one by one, all things are undone. And Kutastha Purusha Uchyate, then he comes to discover so many things have come and gone, I have been the same. When waking and dream comes, nothing is added to me. When deep sleep and samadhi happens, I have not lost anything. Recognize this experience. When there are 100 people in front of me, it is not a lightness for the eyes. If the 100 people become 10,000, it is not a burden for the eyes. If all of them go, it is not a loss for the eyes. When waking and dream comes, nothing is added to me. I am Kutastha. Kutastha means Kutavat Tishtati. Kuta means anvil. Like the goldsmith or the blacksmith, they hit the red hot metal on another metal and change the shape, but the anvil remains the same in the same manner. The childhood has come and gone, I am the same. The waking has come and gone, the dream has come and gone. Kutastha akshara uchyate. This is the aham eva vedya. This is the aham. Be attentive. Therefore, I as a man is a Kutastha, and I as a husband is a Kshara Purusha. See, friends, constantly changing, but man remains the same. Man doesn't change. In Rajasthan, there was a boy who got married, and his friends told, hey, if you really want to lead a happy life, you should not go on listening to wife all the time. Right from day onwards, you should talk to her rough. So she will be frightened. Then whole life you can rule over her. So don't tell, Annie, will you give me a glass of water? No. Shout at her. Get me water, otherwise. Oh, she'll get it. Start it. And poor girl frustrated. Now what can she do now? She can't go anywhere. So one day after 6 months, he was going to take bath. He wanted a bucket of hot water so he can take bath. He took the towel and started, I had to take bath, get me hot water, otherwise. And she was, poor girl, doing something in the kitchen. Her hands were soiled. So, by mistake, she said, otherwise what? He said, I will take cold water bath. Kshara Purusha. Earlier, he was shouting, now he became cool. Husband changes, man doesn't change. Man is the same stupid. See, friends, Kutastha Kshara Uchyate. So, there are two things now. One is the changing world and unchanging substratum. The changing world, like husband, brother, father, mother, etc., they are because of the conditioning, appear to have become many, but the substratum is only one. Kutastha akshara uchyate. This is the meaning of Vedaisha sarvai ahameva vedya. This is the first step. Now from here, we have to take last leap into the ultimate. Now what is that leap? How do we take it? This will be the next topic in the concluding session of this wonderful mountain retreat. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.